Hey everybody. It's like now when I do my live videos I have to say hey everybody, because if I don't then AJ reminds me that we have to say hey everybody, so it's kind of our thing, or my thing, which I didn't even realize until he started doing it, which is cute. So I just wanted to jump on and share, I think I'm going to do this kind of just like a review, if you will, and I just wanted to show you guys some things that I'm loving, not just like today so much, but just like in general. And I wanted to bring up something that a lot of people are asking me about, and that is the coconut oil articles that are going around. Everybody's getting a little bit freaked out about coconut oil, and I'm just going to briefly touch on it. If you want more information, you can certainly message me. But basically, you guys, if you're not like eating terribly, hey boo, if you're not eating terribly and you don't have like, you know, problems with high cholesterol and blood pressure and like all of these things and fats, and you haven't been told by your doctor specifically that you should not eat coconut oil, then you're fine. Like, people that are eating clean, I still cook with coconut oil every single day. And so anyways, I just wanted to briefly touch on that. A couple of other things, updates if you will, I wanted to let y'all know. First of all, again, you know, as always, thank you for all of the support and for letting me feel like it's awesome to share basically everything with you guys. I'm like a wide open book, but again, that's just in hopes that I'm able to help so many other people. And so I just wanted to thank you for those of you who reached out after my last video talking about how I had gone on medication and stuff like that for some anxiety. And I would like to share that I have weaned myself almost completely off. And so in the next couple of days, or a week from now at the latest, I'll be completely off the medication, and I feel amazing. A huge part of that obviously is I'm very dialed into my nutrition as always, and you know, I'm still following vegetarian lifestyle completely. And so I found that actually being on medication was probably what was giving me more anxiety. I'm kind of one of those people that has like super backwards reactions to things. So like if I have allergies or if I had something going on and the doctor would say, thank you, oh, I was going to talk about you too. A doctor would say like, you probably want to take some Benadryl. Benadryl like really amps me up, and my body just does not respond well to that. And so I think that's what happened. I think like I hyped myself up, I got put on medication, and you know, I kind of went in like questioning it and just kind of felt icky about it from the beginning and blah blah. So anyways, I will be done. I've weaned myself off of that. The vegetarian thing, it's just going amazing. The times that I have tried to introduce, obviously I know that when you reintroduce things into your diet, you're going to feel a little bit yucky. That's just how it goes. But I tried for about a week and my body just doesn't respond very well at all. And I don't miss it. I actually am loving how I feel, and I'm loving this lifestyle. AJ gets meat, you know, if he asks for it, or, you know, I offer it sometimes, but otherwise we do eat fish, you know, like we do eat salmon and shrimp and, you know, some of those types of things. So I guess you could say we're pescatarian, but he will eat meat here and there. Okay, so I just wanted to like show you guys a number of things. I was doing the Amazon Fresh, and I have stopped doing it just because the things that I wanted from Amazon Fresh were the things that I can't get from Costco. And what has happened now is every time I go on Amazon Fresh, they're out of the things that I get. So one of those being, I tell everybody, if you're going to use the almond milk, you really want to use the unsweetened almond milk in Califia Farms. This is like the cleanest that you can find in most stores. It's also delicious, no carrageenan, you know, 100% vegan, lactose free, all of that good stuff. This is delicious. It is not available on Amazon Fresh usually anymore, and so today I went to Target, so I'm going to show you a number of things that I found at Target. This being one of them. Natural peanut butter. I've never had it where it was like in the cold section before, so I'm very excited to try this. It's called Old Home 100% All Natural. Now again, when you're reading your labels, it can say whatever it wants to say on the front here. Like it can say anything. It can be like organic, like that does not mean anything. This is one cool thing. It says made one batch at a time. Possibly, but what you're really interested in, as always, is the ingredients. Sorry, my face is so close. The actual ingredients, you guys. Peanuts and sea salt. Bam, that's it. So anyways, I'm very excited to try this. I've been making a lot of, I used to make cookie dough, so out of plain Greek yogurt. We do the plain Greek yogurt sometimes, but otherwise we're doing full fat regular plain yogurt. And make sure as well when you're looking at the yogurts and all of that stuff that you're reading, thanks girl, that you're reading that the label literally it's like cultured milk and the live bacteria. That's all you want. That's all you want. I did get this today, Sagis. This is a pretty good brand. So it's like the tube, right? So just sometimes it is a little easier. A lot of parents are like, well, I don't have time to do that. Well, you do if you prep. However, like sometimes like this morning we had a play date at AJ's new school. And so these would have been handy to have. So it's Sagis Blueberry. Now, with that being said, normally I would say do not get flavored yogurt. Don't, like, because you'll see when you look under actual ingredients that it's like natural flavors and all of this different stuff. The ingredients on this is literally just pasteurized milk, blueberries, cane sugar, and fruit pectin with the live cultures. So cane sugar is all right. It says just blueberries. Like when you see something that says like concentrated or juices, AJ doesn't drink juice, you guys. Like he doesn't. Once in a while, or sometimes we'll get the Honest Kids packs if it's like a birthday or something like that. But otherwise, juice, just get the regular fruit. The kids can eat the fruit and drink water. What we do is I'll put like blueberries and lemon essential oil right in our water and stuff like that. You don't get the yogurt that's like Activia or Dan and Kids or this Kids or that Kids. Don't feed your kids that crap. Make sure you're looking at the label, okay? So this is another one of my favorite things today. This is all at Target, by the way. Garbanzo beans. I eat a ton of garbanzo beans. You can either, so this is, most people get canned beans, right? And I do get canned beans once in a while, as long as it's just beans and usually salt. What I'll do with that is I'll make sure to rinse it really well with the strainer. I'll still kind of put it with my vinegar and water mixture to clean it. But dry beans, you can roast these. You could put like cayenne pepper or whatever with a little bit of the organic. I'll show you guys what I use. So it's organic virgin coconut oil. This is what I use, okay? So again, message me if you have questions about that. This is 100% pressed, unrefined virgin or virgin organic coconut oil, okay? So you can do that, a little bit of that with these chickpeas, and like I like spicy stuff, so you can just do that and put them in. Even I make them in the toaster oven. I swear I use the toaster oven for everything. But I also eat them in my my cottage cheese every day, and I eat them all of the time. They're awesome. I've been going back and forth. I know that my body does respond. Like if I have like 3 Doritos, I won't be able to take my rings off. So I know that I'm somewhat sensitive to gluten. Certain obviously chips and stuff like that, and again, chips and stuff are processed. And so if you were to come with us to the grocery store, like AJ will hand me something and he'll be like, here mommy, read this. Like he knows that before anything really goes into our cart, unless it's something that I buy all of the time, that I read the label. Look, ingredient, organic garbanzo bean. That's it. Like you want to always read the label. So anyways, I've been going back and forth with with eating breads and stuff like that. Mostly I just do like zucchini noodles as noodles and this and that. But as far as like what I follow with the 21-day fix, if you will, or with the containers, when you eat vegetarian, a lot of those carbs are considered protein, because they're both, right? They're carb and protein. And so like I do still measure my food to ensure that I'm eating enough. Well, what I found was that I've been eating so clean and eating all of these beans and stuff like that as proteins and not carbs, that I was like eating no carbs. And we need carbs. Like your body needs carbs, especially when you're like me and you're working out in the morning and teaching. You do need carbs. So this was at Target again. I've been using through the Amazon Fresh or like a Wegmans, or I'm sure obviously Whole Foods. They have like the gluten-free, you know, or corn, or, you know, a lot of people will say, well, corn is genetically modified, but you know, there's still options out there. These are organic whole wheat tortillas, organics. So this is the first time I saw Mission put out the organic, and I had this next to a gluten-free version, and the gluten-free version was very unclean, if you will. So under these ingredients, water, organic whole wheat flour, organic sunflower oil, not the best, organic cane sugar, organic vinegar, and then 2% or less of sea salt, sodium acid, phosphate, or pyrophosphate, you know, gums. All of the different gums are in there. So like, it's not something that we'll eat all of the time, but it is a good option. And one thing that I'm loving recently is that, you know, I've been really strict with myself on not eating like chips and dip and salsa and the things that I actually love the most. And so there are a lot of different options out there too now. So like this, you'll see non-GMO, certified gluten-free, and it's sprouted, right? So whole grain corn tortilla, sprouted flax, quinoa, and chia. So this non-GMO stone ground whole corn sunflower oil, sprouted seed and grain blend. So sprouted flax seed, sprouted quinoa, sprouted chia seed. Okay, so nacho cheese, it says organic cheddar cheese, organic cultured pasteurized milk, salt, and enzymes, which is okay. Sea salt, pure cane sugar, onion, organic distilled vinegar, garlic, yeast, extract, citric acid, a little bit in there, paprika, black pepper, and red pepper. So it's actually pretty darn good. Like if you are looking for chips, which for me right now, if you saw my post last night about asking for a friend, if you eat 7 mini Snickers bars, is that still less than a whole one? So I'm just assuming, sorry if there's any guys on here that, you know, next week will be my monthly visitor. And so right now, like I want chips. And so these are an okay option. I normally don't have them in the house, but if I'm going to have something in the house, I'm going to make sure that I'm reading that label. So the other thing is I am in love with this mug. I don't drink coffee, and I've been drinking some tea, so I bought like $100 worth of tea like last summer. It's again like a clean, I'll show you what it's called. It's steeped tea. It's like a party. It's like one of those things where you can order stuff. It's supposed to be organic and like all straightforward. However, my friend was using one of the flavored teas, and her kids are allergic to dairy, right? And so they actually were having reactions to the tea, to the flavored tea. And so there was like some sort of milk in the flavored tea, which is super weird. And it doesn't like, there's no actual ingredients. Like this says ingredients: ginger, lemongrass, rose blooms, and organic certified ingredients. Organic certified ingredients can really mean anything. If it doesn't list it, you don't really know. So just be careful of that. Anyways, I was drinking a little bit of tea here and there, but what I really love is actually seltzer water. And again, put like some blueberries or cucumber or mint or, you know, whatever right in there. For people that have a hard time with sodas, definitely just go get some seltzer. A lot of times what it really is it's just the need for that carbonation. I've never been a soda drinker, but I just love it, and AJ loves it. You know, he like calls it spicy water. Again, same thing. Make sure if you're getting seltzer water that it's like, this is very low sodium, right? You can look on the ingredients. This is just carbonated water. That's all it is. And a lot of people will say, well, doesn't that bloat you? And it actually really doesn't. Like as far as I've seen all of the studies, it doesn't bloat you. And you want to be careful of the flavored ones again. So if you are doing LaCroix or something like that, like it's fine once in a while, but rather than doing that, just get the plain and add to it. So yogurt, cottage cheese, any of the things that you're eating, don't get the flavored. It's when you're getting into the flavored stuff that it's losing its integrity, basically, like toxins. Okay, so also, I was gonna talk, and I see both of them had jumped on. I'm not sure if they're both still on here, but my instructors for school, I'm so excited. So I've got my book from each of them, and I can't wait to start reading that. I'm just really excited about my journey from here on out for the rest of the year. I have been praying and doing affirmations and all of this stuff in regards to kind of the second half of the year. Always, I make goals in the beginning of the year, and then I reassess towards the middle of the year. And I've just been doing all of this praying and soul searching again, and like, what do I want to do? And the school came across, in the coolest way. And I'm just in love with these women. They're already just so super supportive, and it directly follows my beliefs with nutrition. I said a little bit in the last video that I did that I was having a really hard time with kind of feeling the need to have a 4-year nutrition degree just to be legit to certain people, and that doesn't matter to me anymore, because I just don't agree with a lot of the things that are taught in a 4-year nutrition degree, right? It's pretty old school and per FDA, and am I freezing? Sorry. All of that stuff. And so this really aligns with my, goals with nutrition and what I want to share with people, and, help people move forward and all of that stuff. And so I'm just super excited. So if you guys are still on, so much love to you. I can't wait for this exciting journey with the schooling and, what that can bring. And one last thing that I'm loving is these cute shoes that I got. Oh, I have to tell you one more thing after that. So I've always just been like, kind of a regular tank top and, like flip-flop kind of girl, and I'm trying to get a little more. You see, I've got like some gold earrings on today, and I got this really nice loft tank top from my neighbor for my birthday. But I realized I used to wear heels all the time, so I have like tons of heels that I can't wear. But aren't these cute? These little shoes? So now I have some like cute shoes